Now, in a major show of support to pro-democracy voices in Hong Kong, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has announced his intention to overhaul British immigration policy to fast-track citizenship for Hong Kong residents. Now, Johnson said that Britain would have no choice but to uphold its profound ties with Hong Kong if China goes ahead with the new security laws. Currently, around 350,000 Hong Kong residents hold a British overseas passport. The UK is willing to offer a 12-month extendable visa to all overseas passport holders in Hong Kong. This could pave the way for the right to work and a gradual UK citizenship. Now, Johnson hinted that this offer could be extended to not just the passport holders, but also the 2.5 million Hong Kong residents who are eligible to apply for British overseas passports. Effectively, almost 3 million Hong Kongers could avail this offer. As part of the handover agreement between China and the UK in 1997, all Hong Kong residents born before 1997 are eligible for a British overseas passport. Now, Boris Johnson said that if the security laws are not withdrawn, Britain would offer this alternative to the residents of the city-state. China has hit back at Britain over this new proposal. Beijing has asked Britain to abandon its quote-unquote Cold War mentality and colonial mindset. Now, within the UK government, there seems to be some ambiguity about the proposed immigration policy. Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab had told the House of Commons that the extendable visa will be available to overseas passport holders only. But Johnson's offer is much wider and would benefit almost 40% of Hong Kong's population. Now, the question is, can the UK follow through on this promise? If the security laws are enacted in Hong Kong, many progressive citizens may choose to leave the city-state. But can the UK absorb a mass exodus of Hong Kong residents? The country is recovering from a devastating pandemic and is yet to negotiate a trade deal with the EU and US post-Brexit. Now, this is where the Five Eyes Alliance comes into play. The UK has reached out to Australia, New Zealand, the United States and Canada on opening their door to Hong Kong residents. If these countries adopt a similar approach, the pressure on the UK would reduce considerably.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has promised Hong Kongers one of the biggest changes to the visa system in British history if Beijing pushes through the national security law. In his first direct message to the former British colony, he acknowledged that many people in Hong Kong fear their way of life is under threat, and Britain would have no choice but to uphold the profound ties of history and friendship with the people of Hong Kong. Under the new British government plan, every one of the 3 million Hong Kong residents who qualify for a British national overseas passport could relocate to the United Kingdom, stay and work or study for an extended period of 12 months, creating a pathway to citizenship. Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab says Britain has been discussing burden sharing with the United States, Australia, Canada and New Zealand to handle a possible exodus. China has reacted to the news, stating that it advises the UK to step back from the brink, abandon their Cold War mentality and colonial mindset, recognize and respect the fact that Hong Kong has returned to China. Mandy Clark, World is One, WION, London.